What up, guys? We're back with another Titanfall 2 tech test video. So I'm going to be reviewing the Spitfire. You know how it goes. I'm not going to be giving you guys any stats or any of that shit. I'm just going to be giving you guys my thoughts on the weapons, how it performs, how much I liked it, and why, would I choose it over another weapon. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about what I didn't like about this weapon, and it's the iron sight. Okay, so when the game comes out, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to put a red dot sight or the HCOG sight. I don't know what it's called in Titanfall. The R201 had it, but I'm 100% sure we're going to be able to put a red dot sight on this thing, and it's pretty much going to be a beast. But the iron sight, that little blue thingy, that little circle with the blue dots, that was garbage. Okay, I really didn't like that because it blurred your vision a lot. I understand it's it's a light machine gun, and you want this this light machine gun to be a bullet hose, as in mainly to add a ton of pressure to the enemies. But quite honestly, it's something that I didn't really like, and I feel like a lot of players are not gonna like this. Like, this gun is gonna be one of those weapons that you're mandatorily gonna have to have a sight on it, because the iron sight, it's like a lot of trouble and it's really hard to use. I mean, it's not unusable, but in a way, this is going to be one of those weapons that it is going to be better if you actually have what's this thing called, like an actual sight on it. The weapon overall felt pretty balanced. I mean, it wasn't like the R201 that it pretty much just melts people, but yeah, this weapon had its advantages and also had its disadvantages. Of course, one of the disadvantages that it had is that the movement, of course, was way slower than an assault rifle. At least for me, I felt moving slower with this weapon than with a freaking alternator. I feel like I moved faster with the alternator. On top of all that, the weapon handling is also very slow, as in, if you're running and then you aim down sights, chances are it's going to take you longer than the alternator. But then again, it's just me. Maybe it's just because of my Call of Duty psychology. In Call of Duty, if you have a light machine gun, you move slower, and you aim down sights lower, and mainly everything is slower with a light machine gun. And mainly, I just thought it was just like a psychological thing, and maybe the movement speed is pretty much still the same. With that said, this weapon is very good at medium range. I would probably say it's one of the best weapons at medium range, other than the R201 in the tech test, of course. But yeah, as of the tech test, this weapon very good at medium range. It just straight up melts people, especially if your aim is very well. But there is a huge problem with this weapon, which I think that's what makes the weapon so balanced. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of bullets. You're gonna have 88 bullets, which means you're not really gonna have to reload within a period of time. But there is one problem, and that's the recoil. Okay, recoil is pretty much what makes this weapon balanced. Okay, this weapon, most of the time, when it comes down to short ranges, as you guys just saw in the previous 2 kills, it melts. Okay, but the recoil is really bad. So in other words, if your aim is really bad with the Spitfire, chances are that you're not really going to be doing too well with it. Like right there, as you guys can see, I could have taken out that guy if I would have taken if I would have actually timed my shots, and not just press down on the trigger and then just straight up throw my bullets at the person. If I would have timed my shots, and do burst firing. Yeah, that's the word that I was looking for. Burst firing, I would have been able to kill the dude. But yeah, like I said, recoil is something great that this weapon has. I don't really think the recoil needs to be, put down or any of that stuff, because quite honestly, the weapon felt pretty balanced. The weapon, of course, at short range, from the hip, not really like the best thing. Sometimes you would get lucky, but most of the time you would get outgunned. So quite honestly, it's like a pretty balanced, easy to use light machine gun. I'm pretty sure this light machine gun is going to be used a lot in game modes like amped hardpoint, of course. This thing is actually very good in amped hardpoint. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing this weapon a lot on game modes like, I don't know, amped hardpoint, maybe more objective game modes like, I don't know, maybe game modes where you plant the bomb, maybe search and destroy. I don't know. I'm just saying, Respawn, you should definitely bring search and destroy to a Titanfall, please. Quite honestly, and overall, my thoughts on it, guys, really good weapon. Okay, I liked it, but was it better than the R201? Was it better than the alternator? Not really. Okay, in fact, most of the time I would feel like every time I was using this weapon, I would be at a disadvantage. Okay, I mean, that's how it is when you gotta spit your fire and release your mixtape. You're at a disadvantage because you ain't got an audience to listen to your mixtape. But for real though, I really like this weapon. It's just a weapon that's fun, a weapon that's easy to use, but of course in a way it also takes a little bit of skill. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be seeing a lot of it though in the actual game, but of course we're just gonna have to wait until Titanfall 2 releases. And if you want to see my updated review on the Spitfire, feel free to hit that subscribe button, because I will be covering Titanfall 2 And yeah, I'm going to be giving you guys weapon reviews and all of that good stuff. If you enjoyed the video, remember to drop a like. You guys can check out the Titanfall 2 playlist and the Titanfall 2 guide playlist also in the description below. And you guys can subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel, even though I already said that. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will be seeing you guys on my next weapon review or Titanfall 2 video. Peace out, guys.